All right, so we're here. It's a chilly morning. If anyone's ever been to LA, it does get cold here, especially kind of after October through maybe like March, especially in the mornings and nights. But so looks like I'm in Alaska, but I'm actually here and I'm on a trail. So there's just like a bridge. It's not really that peaceful. There's a bunch of traffic back there. I had to get away from it. It's just annoying. I get overstimulated here. I understand what it's like to have sensory processing issues where if you can't kind of tune stuff out, it starts getting very uncomfortable and it's very difficult to keep your thoughts collected. So I sometimes need breaks from that. Hence why I do spend time in Alaska. Anyway, so I'm here with my dogs. You see a rabbit there, Sue, little Minnie. And I can't stress enough, whether you're a client, someone listening, a lot of this just boils down to time put in, not just coexisting, not just indulging in, not just feeding and walking your dog for their poop breaks, but actually putting time in, engaging, training, having a relationship, like you'd have a relationship with a spouse or a friend or a child. You cultivate that through the right kind of communication, the proper type of expectations and, put on them and what, you should expect from yourself. Sometimes we're getting too many of our needs met from our dogs, and that's not really healthy. They're great, they're fun. I'll be honest, I'm a loner. They definitely satisfy that need for companionship, but I'm not using them as my personal psychologist. Things, and even if I am having a rough day or something, it doesn't project onto them because I taught my dogs to be neutral to something unless there's a bona fide physical threat or a lack of needs getting met and we have to hunt together. But other than that, my guys should really care very, very little. And what happens is, and why I have a job, is most dogs start caring about the next move you're going to make around the house, and they get this overvigilance towards everything that goes on, the overreaction, the movement. They don't know how to shut it off, and then you get this feeling of over responsibility, and then you get the overreactions, mostly in the home and around the owner, but out of the home, not trusting the leash when you're handling it. All these kind of things are connected to that. But a lot of it is just not taking your dog out on regular structured walks, not putting time into training. Oh, I hear all the time, oh, this is a lot of work. Well, what do you think it is? It's a dog. Do you think it just comes like figuring it out, especially dogs that made you have to call a trainer? Time has to be put in. You have to consistently. And the thing is, your dog is always a dog. So as busy as you are, we got to find solutions and strategies. And of course, we use crates, we use places. There's ways to kind of help with that. But reality is you've got to show your dog that you're conscious and present sometimes throughout your day for a couple months if you're dealing with some issues or you want to raise your puppy right. And then the exercise. Don't just walk your dog 15 minutes, just to go potty. Take them on a long hike. Do some physical activities with them. Engage them in a fetch. Teach them how to chase and tug a flirt pole. I do this with him every day. And he does spend a lot of downtime. We just hang out. He's in his crate when I'm not home. But in between, we're engaging so that we can coexist in peace and we both can be satisfied with our lives, and it is my responsibility. That's the thing, a lot of people, they don't want to own up to their obligation because it's not comfortable, not convenient. I don't know what happened where we all became a bunch of self-cherishing, ignorant narcissists. I really am just disappointed. I see the videos, I hear the feedback I get when I tell the reality of the work that needs to be put in. If you want to do it for selfish reasons, it's going to make your life easier with your dog. Less effort down the road, less expense, less headache. But your dog, it's your dog. It's not an animal of convenience. Get a goldfish if that's the case.